Hello world, hello YouTube, and welcome to a brand new Sims and video game channel. I know there's a million of these on YouTube, so if you find me and you enjoy yourself, please give me a thumbs up on this video and subscribe to my page because I'm brand new and I am returning to video gaming. I have been a Simmer since, oh goodness, forever since Sims 2. I play a little bit of Sims 1, but I didn't actually own it. I was really more of a Sims 2 on kind of gal, and I enjoy video games, and I'm re-entering this world. I'm currently saving to buy myself a game system, so I'm gonna invite you in on this journey, and we're gonna have fun. And as my first video ever, we're going to do a playlist, and I'm not just gonna start any challenge because that would just be boring. So for this Let's Play, welcome to the Asylum Challenge. This is a trait in all of the simming and all the many hours of simming that I have done. Um, and all the stories I have written for different forums. I am used to be on Carl and Pam Sim forum, so shout out to them. They were always a great community. I need to log back on there. And to the Sims 4 forum, if you read my stories back in the day, been a good minute. Um, I was under a different name that if I said it out loud, I could say it. Actually, it's called Nikki DeVerta, but you would not probably know I pronounced it that way. It was a name I made up, and I had a great legacy going that forever ago that everybody liked, and I miss them. But unfortunately, Sims 3 is the way it is, and it is corrupt, and that is no more. So I am starting to tell stories now, and we're going to do this one with the Asylum Challenge because I've never played with the Insanity trait before. And what better way to break yourself into a new trait after years and years and years of simming than to put in 8 people with the Insanity trait into a small house? So, welcome to Willow Creek. Now, in Willow Creek, there's this one house, this cute little greenhouse in the corner with a really tall white fence that no one really knows about. But people, the kids kind of go by, everybody kind of just stays clear of it just a little bit because nobody understands what goes on there. They just know there's always a lot of people, a lot of shouting, a lot of carrying on. But the rumor has it in this town that um, there are people living there, and one of them's a little different than everybody else and anything they've ever seen, and that these people cannot get out. So that is our scene for this challenge, for this let's play, is the fact of everybody's curious about this. So we have our journalist, and our journalist here is Quinn Hughes. She is a fiery, feisty redhead that has dared to enter into this world of this house in Willow Creek. She went one day with one journey and one thought only, is the fact of she is going to record and write all of this that happens in this house. This is a serious expose into what is known as this mysterious greenhouse. But once she got in, here's the problem. She realized nobody can come out. Nobody's allowed out, and they will not let her out either. So she's not sure who is more crazy, the residents or herself. So she'll be writing this for the Willow Creek Star, and that is our first aspiration for this challenge is the writer challenge, and it will be hard because getting a best-selling novel, which is required towards the end of this aspiration, is going to be difficult. It's something I've not actually managed to do. So welcome. This is Quinn Hughes, and she, just a little tidbit on her traits here. Let's go to, not clubs. Why am I going to clubs? Go to her traits. She is, of course, insane, but she does not know this, so do not tell her, folks. She's insane, she's romantic, she's genius, and she's a muser. All right. And let's meet her roommate inside of this asylum. Isn't this asylum so cute, guys? I love this asylum. Shout out to the creator. I downloaded this house from the gallery and I did not write down the creator's name, so I apologize now for the fact that I did not write down your name. But thank you for creating a wonderful house. It's much better than I could have done because I am not the best of builders. I need to start practicing on that again. So I use this instead of your typical standard roomy, gloomy asylums, which are all great. I looked for hours to try to find what I was looking for, and I thought this would be more interesting to the story that I have in my head of Quinn's story. So we're going to move on. All right, and meet Jay. Jay Warren. Jay is active. He's a kleptomaniac. He's insane and gregarious. So That is Jay, and he is my own creation. And what did you want to do? I've never seen this little bubble. Ooh, he wants to swipe an item. Oh, isn't that cute? He's a little fox. Okay. Quinn will be my main, and in the Asylum Challenge, you can only control one sim. So that would be Quinn. So I will not be controlling Jay or any of the rest of these guys. A few of these guys are my own creation, and some of them I just found in the gallery, and they made me smile. So I kept them. And a couple of them are from a couple of other games that I play privately. So if you like the characters, maybe we'll do a video with those games. Who knows? We'll see if anybody finds me and likes the page and gives me a comment. All right, so moving on from Jay, we have Galeen Nebulon. So Galeen, here he landed one day, and he's the one that's a little different, and no one ever sees him. He has not left this house, and so we'll see if we get a day out. And we take all of the asylum mates out and on a day at the park or something. But he's insane. He's a music lover, an absolute music genius. He's a muser, and he is self-assured. He is a confident alien. He is sure of himself and his blue skin, and I love his blue skin. It is so beautiful. All right, and we have Adeline Moon. Adeline Moon's from another game that I play, and I thought, what fun to bring her in here and change one of her traits. She is insane, she's hot-headed, and she is outgoing, and she has the essence of flavor. So that is Adeline, and here we go. And shout outs to Magic Duck. If I'm pronouncing your username wrong for this next one, when I show you guys this next one. I apologize, Magic Duck. That's kind of how it looked in the gallery. So I downloaded. This is Matt Smith, guys. Welcome, and anybody. Okay, you guys, I'm a nerd. And so, hello. I just had to download one of the doctors, and this one looked absolutely fantastic. And I thought, what better person to put in Asylum than Matt Smith and his doctor. And so of course, I had to make him childish, clumsy, insane. I mean, it is just too perfect. It was just too great, and I'm so excited to kind of have that little bit of nerd inside of my asylum and inside of my let's play because I'm excited to see what this one sim alone does when I do not touch him and just see what happens. All right. And the next one, shout out to Moonlight Baker. Again, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I apologize. I got this guy from the gallery, but I did change the name to Harold Saxon because they just named him the Master. So if you go find it in the gallery, download him because he looks like a really good John Sims to me. And John Sims is probably my favorite of the Master. And in those of you that have not seen Doctor Who to know what I'm talking about, go look it up. Great show, absolutely fun ride. But you can't have the Doctor without the Master, and so I thought Harold Saxon, would be a great one. He is insane. He is mean, evil, and dastardly, and that is the character to a T. So thank you to gallery members and fellow simmers for these two great characters. I'm excited to just watch them. All right. And this next one is from another game that I play. Her name is Carissa Zamora. She's one of from my private games that I've never filmed. So if you like her, want to see more of her, give me a comment below. We may do another Let's Play or another challenge with Carissa, or any of the Sims that are actually my creations. Um, so Carissa is insane. She's neat. She's a bookworm, and she is, of course, a quick learner. All right, and moving on, we have Sky Peterson. Sky is already uncomfortable, you guys. We have not even started, and she already has to go to the bathroom. All right, Sky is creative, a romantic, insane, and she has all these extra traits because, and I may have broken the challenge already by using some Sims that I have been playing with previously. So if I have, I apologize. Let me know. I didn't see anything in the thread about it on the Sims 4 official forum. I kind of scoured it, but I really kind of just wanted a chance to play a couple of the siblings and stuff and some of my legacies that I play just for myself because I don't ever get to play them because I moved them out of the house and I usually generally just pick one and go with that as my legacy and my founders. But since I thought it would be okay because I'm not actually playing with these guys. So if that explains why Sky's age is older than everybody else's, which I just now realized that she kept her age even though I popped her in Create a Sim. So that's interesting. But see, like Carissa and Adeline did not. So I guess that's a glitch. So I apologize. So welcome to the Willow Creek Asylum. Um, we're going to go back over here to Quinn, our girl, and we're going to give you a really quick tour. So of course, I'm going to go into build mode for this because it just would be easier. And hang tight, guys, because I'm about to flip you upside down. Woo! There we go. So here we go. We have a community closet area, has some supplies in it, and just some kind of scatter so that this house didn't seem so empty. Um, each and in the Asylum challenge, I'm playing in medium mode, so I have 5 beds. And each of these 5 bedrooms are identical. It's the same bed. It's one of the cheaper beds. I think it's the cheapest bed without being kids' beds. I tried to get the cheapest of everything, like the rules said. Um, Everybody has a nightstand, just so the rooms weren't so empty, in a closet, because I didn't see anything against it in the rules. Everybody has just kind of a picture on their nightstand from home, a clock, because these guys were an asylum guys, and they are on a strict schedule. And so all 5 beds, if you're no one, each one person has their own room, and we'll talk more about that when I kind of talk telling it in story mode when we start playing about Quinn and her shocks, the fact of she does not get her own bedroom. This house is full and there's only 5 bedrooms, so they're obviously sharing. All right, and down on their first floor, our communal floor, this is the floor everybody has to go to. You are allowed in the medium mode of Asylum Challenge, and I have the rules printed out here next to me. Kudos to the simmer that rewrote these for Sims 4. I never had the nerve to play this challenge in Sims 3, but we are doing it now. Alright, so I have 5 skill building items. I chose for my skill building items the chessboard, an easel, my stereo, my pool. I put a diving board on there, and I don't think that counts as a skill building item. In my head, I counted this all as one. I don't think that's an individual skill, but if it is, somebody let me know. And of course, my little bonsai plant. I thought that would be good therapy, and we might could have a garden in here. And of course, I only get so many seats, so we have 2 in our tiny little dining room. And of course, a little couch, a bookshelf, bookshelves, and TVs, and computers, and stoves, and all mirrors, and all that do not count as skill building items. So, but you cannot have a TV and a computer at the same time. And since we have a writer as our first aspiration, they get a computer. So no TV, but we do have a fish tank that we will put some fish in as we collect them. We have Larfy over here. Thought he'd make a good appearance, and he just adds a level of fun. And from this stuff, from the kid stuff pack, we have this table. In my other games, the adults use this table. Okay, sorry guys. The adults use this table. So, I thought it would be interesting to put this table into the asylum and see if they use it. It builds absolutely no skill. And I know the game says toddlers only, but I've never had a toddler actually be able to play with this table. I've only had adults play with it. And the toddler can't even click it. So I thought it'd be fun to add it. And if they don't use it, we'll delete it out. But I thought it'd be a good living common therapy area. Of course, our 1 bathroom, our kitchen with the cheapest fridge and stove. Of course, you can't forget the trash can, our high fence, because we don't want the kids of the community to find out. So hang tight, I'm flipping you back over. Alright, so let's go back up here. Let's go to live mode. And welcome to the Willow Creek Asylum. And hopefully, Queen can convince the psychiatrist, if she completes 3 aspirations, the psychiatrist will let her out and believe her that she is indeed not the crazy one. So, welcome, and let's have some fun. So, if you find me, give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy this, give me a like, subscribe, and share my channel with somebody else, okay? Because I am brand new to telling my stories through video. So, happy to rejoin the community, and let's have some fun.